Yo, what is going on, everybody? Thank you so much for tuning into the channel. My name is 99 Rio, or that is what I go by here on YouTube, and I appreciate y'all tuning into the channel here. Back for the new Call of Duty. You know, we're coming live, coming soon with it, and this is the video, the ultimate settings guide, right for you. I know there's been a couple of settings videos out there, but there was a secret setting that I have that most people are not talking about, and I've only seen one tweet on Twitter, and I'm gonna let you guys know towards the end of the video. But first things first, if you guys do like the video, go ahead and give it a thumbs up. Go ahead and hit subscribe and ring that notification bell for your boy. I would highly appreciate it from y'all, as you know, I'm a new YouTuber, and hopefully this thing works out, because I would love to share my content, love to share gameplays with you guys, tips and tricks, how to get camos, how to rank up, how to level up, how to get diamond camos faster and atomic camos and all this crazy stuff. And I'm ready for the grind. I'm ready for it, guys. So if you guys could just do those simple things for me, I would greatly appreciate it. But anyways, without further ado, let's go ahead and get right into the video. Now, first things first, guys, I'm not going to go ahead and get into the sensitivity stuff. As you guys know, this is Call of Duty. We've all been there. Even for first-time players, go ahead and change your sensitivity to whatever you feel comfortable with, whatever you guys like. I will go ahead and make another video maybe later on if we do like the video enough or get enough views on this video. And maybe even some requests for me to go through the sensitivities and why I have mine and what all of these do and how they react to each other and how they can all play really well if you go ahead and set them all correctly. But the first thing that we're going to get into here is the automatic sprint. This is the first setting that you're going to have to turn on, and this is one of the best things I've discovered even from last year's Call of Duty and from 2019. Automatic tactical sprint is going to help you so much by running and gunning and running around corners and into buildings and just rushing completely safe. Oh man, this setting is amazing. I love it. As a person that loves to rush around the map and get into gunfights a lot, this is really well, as I don't have to press my shift button or on controller. I have to double click the thumbstick in order for me to sprint, or if you guys have it binded to, maybe you have a scuff controller, you just have to avoid pressing those buttons. You just pretty much move that thumbstick, and your controller is gonna last a lot longer than you think. The lifespan of that controller is just gonna automatically increase by doing this. You don't have to press them thumbsticks anymore, and this is one of the first things I would change. The next setting that I would go ahead and look at, it is above the automatic sprint, as you can see, but the next one is going to be slide behavior. When you first load up the game, this is going to be on hold. If you guys have not changed this, go ahead and change this setting. This setting is going to save your life. It is going to be so much easier to go ahead and slide cancel, or just to even slide in general. It's going to save you just a headache of trying to press that thumbstick down or trying to hold your crouch keybind, and it's just going to help a lot more. So go ahead and change this setting, and we will go on to the next one. The next best setting in this game is going to be under the audio category, and it's going to be dialogue volume. Now let me tell you guys this is all preferable. This is to your preference. So if you do like the music, like my music is on 0, but since I don't stream, I like to play my own music in the background and just record gameplays for YouTube. But if you do like the music, go ahead and leave that. That's fine. But the dialogue volume is a big one. If you guys do not want to hear this guy tell you 40 bloodthirsties in a row that there's 100 spy planes, there's all these things going on, go ahead and turn it down to 10. Because if you leave this on 100, I guarantee you, his voice takes over footsteps, gun sounds, especially when people are just running around, especially the footsteps. If you put this to 0, you want to have that problem. I guarantee you will hear a lot more footsteps in this game. Go ahead and give this setting a try, and let's go to the next one. The next setting that I like to use, and is one of my favorite settings, is the horizontal Hud Bounds and the vertical Hud Bounds. This is usually set to 100. I have turned mine down to 60, and the reason being is because I feel as if the minimap is just a little bit too far up in the very left top corner. It's just a little bit too much for me. I had to actually move mine down, because I feel like if I'm centering to my screen and I have to look that far to the corner of my monitor in order to see people on the map, I feel like I shouldn't have to look that far. So when I put it to 60, I'm looking a little bit less, which in turn will help you a lot. So that is another setting that I would recommend for you guys to go ahead and change. I've changed mine to 60. You can go ahead and put yours to 0. It's not going to bring it that much more further in. It will, but it's not going to be that much of a difference. Just go ahead and play around with it, see what you're comfortable with, and go ahead and give that one a try. Now, this is the controller side of the settings. So for my Xbox players, for my PlayStation players, for all of my console gods, this is the best setting. This is one of the best settings you guys could possibly take advantage of. This happened, I believe, I want to say in Black Ops 4, but it could have happened way before. I'm pretty sure it did happen before that Call of Duty. I'm just not exactly sure what Call of Duty came out with it first. But Bumper Jumper Tactical is one of the best controller settings you could use. As you guys can see, your jumping and standing button is on your left bumper instead of your green A button. Or for PlayStation, it's gonna be I believe L1 and X. So pretty much it swaps those around. And then tactical, which is pretty much gonna be, instead of crouching on B and melee and attack on your thumbstick, it's gonna flip those, and now your crouch and prone is gonna be on your thumbstick click, and then your melee attack is gonna be on your B button or circle button for PlayStation. This is one of the best controller layouts I've ever used. Ever since they came out with it, I've been addicted, I've been hooked, and I know it's kind of weird to hold a controller, but just give any of these a try. I guarantee you guys will love any of these except default. Just do not use default. We don't use that no more. That's old news. Give tactical a try. Give beast a try. I mean, go ahead and do what you guys need to do. Just trust me. Go ahead and change it, but I recommend Bumper Jumper Tactical. The next setting here under controller is going to be aim response curve type. As you guys can see here, your standard one is always going to be just like the regular one. It's going to be from aim stick to aim rate. It's going to be from 0 to 100. However much you put in is how much you get out. That's what standard is. Linear is always going to be a 1-to-1. So no matter what, if you move your thumbstick barely to the right or barely to the left, it's going to be 100% whatever your sensitivity is. And the reason I don't use linear is just a little bit too sensitive, especially when you're doing those long range gunfights. It is not good because you want to have that precision aim, and this is not going to help you. The one you do want to use is dynamic. This is the best one. This is what all the pros are doing. All them Warzone gods, all those people you guys watch on Twitch and YouTube, and your favorite people in the world use dynamic. This is for fine aim. This is going to help you a ton. Long range, close range, it doesn't matter. This is going to be the best setting for controller. This is going to be this is like one of those game-changing settings. If you never knew about it, now you know. Change it to dynamic. All right, and the last one here, just like computer and mouse, mouse and keyboard, again, slide behavior, put it to tab. We don't want to be holding our thumbstick in trying to slide. We don't want that. Just go ahead and put it to tab, and that'll be that. Now, the moment we've all been waiting for right here, the graphical settings. This is for my PC players. I'm sorry, console guys, that's pretty much all I got for you. But if you guys want to stay and want to switch to the PC side, this is going to be the video for you. Just in case you guys switch over to Vanguard on the PC, come back to this video and watch these settings, and I guarantee you'll have a great time. Vsync for gameplay and Vsync for menus. Come on, guys, you already know. We turn this off. We don't want this on. Turn it off. Your screen is not going to tear like they do, like how they have that little screenshot right there. It ain't going to happen like that. Okay, go ahead and turn it off, and let's keep it moving. This right here is the biggest thing people are not talking about. Some are, but some are not. On-demand texture streaming, you want to turn this off. If you guys are having a ton of packet bursts going on in your game, which is what I was dealing with when the game first came out this past Friday, turn it off. It's going to help you with those packet bursts. You're going to enjoy your game a lot more. You're not going to be dealing with that lag, and you're going to have a greater time playing this game. Just go ahead and turn it off. It's going to be in the bottom of graphics display, the very bottom here, on-demand texture streaming. Just go ahead and turn it off, and you'll thank me later. Now, I know most people already know this setting, especially from Modern Warfare and especially from Cold War, if you guys ever played that. And I know especially from Warzone, field of view, whatever you're comfortable with, whatever you are comfortable with. I used to play on 105. I moved it to 120 for this game. I feel amazing. It's very, very good in this game. Now, I have heard of a field of view glitch going on where some people have put it to 120, but they're still getting stuck in 60. If I know if that happens, just go ahead and restart your game. That's fixed it for me. I've had that happen twice. If you do have that issue, just go ahead and restart your PC. Should fix the issue. And then your ADS field of view, you're going to want to leave unaffected. Do not put on independent. As you guys can see them screenshots here on the right, independent is going to act like a regular field of view to its usual value. And then affected is going to usually do it less than 3.25 times, including iron sights. And you're going to have that long zoom. And that's where people get the no recoil weapons. If you want zero recoil, ADS field of view affected. I know this is on console. I'm pretty sure it is. Do this setting and you will have an amazing time shooting these weapons. No recoil guaranteed. Now right here, some of the last settings. We're getting into the last part of it. Thank you guys for bearing with me. If you guys like the video, leave it a like and subscribe. I love y'all. So anyways, world motion blur, weapon motion blur, go ahead and turn those off. We don't need to see my gun blurring out. We don't need to see the world blurring out. We don't need it. Just leave it normal. Leave it off. You don't need this. And NVIDIA Reflex low latency, if you do have this option on plus boost, oh man, it's amazing. You could tell the difference. I can immediately tell the difference. And you guys will too, and you guys will love it. So go ahead and put that on plus boost. For the final setting, this is the gold moment. This is the golden ticket right here. This is the moment y'all have been waiting for. This is the best kept secret of Call of Duty Vanguard that people are not talking about, that no one knows about, but I do. I know it. I'm going to help you guys know. Okay, you guys got to share the video with everyone, and you guys got to show this video to people who are on PC or who are having problems seeing downrange. I'm going to help y'all. Look, normally NVIDIA DLSS is on. I'm sorry, guys. I don't quite fully understand this. I have mine off. I don't play in 4K. I don't play in 2K. I just turn mine off. I don't need it. I don't need it. It's not for me. Turn it off. NVIDIA, I'm sorry, Fidelity FX Super Resolution 1.0. I mean, AMD's cutting edge, super optimized, spatial upscaling. Nah, I don't need that, man. I don't need that. Turn that off. Right here. Fidelity FX CAS. This is the best setting in the game. If you guys are having trouble seeing downrange, I'll put a screenshot. If you guys can look around, you might be able to tell it is a little blurry looking downrange when you're aiming around, when you're looking around. I even have a screenshot for you guys. I'll put a comparison side by side. You guys can tell it's blurry, but as soon as I turn this on and I hit apply, boom, look, crisp and clear. The buildings look a little sharper, the trees are a little bit sharper, the mountains, the hills, the dirt, the fences, the boxes, everything looks a little bit more clear, especially long range, down range. It's gonna help you guys so much. But back to the setting, you guys want to leave it on 0.80. Do not turn it up. It'll be a little bit too sharp. If it's a little too sharp for your preference, you can go ahead and turn it down, but I do not recommend going past 0.8. Go ahead and leave this on, but this setting is going to change the way the game looks. You're going to be able to see way more downrange, and it's not going to look so blurry, and you're going to have a better time on this game. Especially if you scroll down and partner this up with depth of field, it's usually on, but turn this off. You don't need to have the blurred vision around your gun when you're shooting down range or when you're looking at something down range. That's not going to help you, especially if someone runs up to you or someone's running up on you and you're just having a hard time seeing things. Go ahead and turn this off. That's going to be the best settings right there, guys. Those two things are just perfect. Two peas in a pod. You're gonna be so much more better at the game. But anyways, guys, that's gonna be it for me. Hopefully you guys do enjoy this video. My name is 99 Rio, or y'all could just call me Rio. But I appreciate y'all coming to the video and, you know, giving me a view and just watching the video, and hopefully the best settings that I gave can help you out. If you guys want a more in-depth detailed video on some settings, go ahead and leave it in the comments below. But we got a lot of content coming to Call of Duty Vanguard. We got creative classes, the best classes. We got tips and tricks. We got lines of sights. We got some of the best kept secrets. That includes weapons, perks, equipment. We got gameplays. We got just a ton of content coming, guys. and I hope you guys will join me for the ride this year, as we're just gonna be pushing out content for a lot of this stuff. So I appreciate y'all for coming through. Once again, go ahead and leave a like and subscribe, and I will catch y'all on the next video. So peace on the streets. Goodbye.